Alright. Last time, our heroes found themselves magically teleported into the middle of the Cassirian jungle. Following the remains of an ancient roadway, they traveled for half a day before encountering a large chasm. Spying a bridge a short distance away, they broke from the path and trekked through the jungle towards the bridge. Along the way, they were ambushed by native tribesmen. Despite their best efforts to negotiate and to fight, they found themselves captured and taken back to the natives' village. The chief of this Gugu tribe addressed the party with the aid of a translator, a scrawny teenager named Mbale. The chief insulted their worth as warriors and made a threatening advance towards Marzia. Clank drew his ire as an evil magical metal man from those who came before, who was incapacitated and set aside on a junk pile. The rest of the group had their bindings reinforced and were thrown in an empty hut with an ominous invitation to dinner the next day. Hours passed, and Mbale made an appearance sporting a healer's kit of a quality beyond that which this tribe could produce. He explained that it had once belonged to a doctor from a far-off land. The chief had fallen ill, and Mbale was given the task of learning to speak common and convincing the doctor to help them, since the tribe viewed him as useless for anything else. He had succeeded, and the chief's life was saved, but Mbale was very saddened when they ate the doctor anyway. He kept the healer's kit as a memento and made a plea to our heroes to help him escape if he likewise helped them to escape. He untied their bindings and told them to watch for a distraction which he would cause some time later. After nightfall, the guards were distracted by noise in the distance. The group seized this opportunity to incapacitate the guards and make their way to the back of the camp where they met Mbale and found the still unconscious body of Clank. They tied him to a pole and stealthily made their escape into the jungle. A few hours' travel later, after Mbale was convinced that they'd gone far enough to avoid easy recapture, they set up camp against a rock face in the most defensible position they could manage. Theirs is an uneasy rest in an unfamiliar land, on the run from cannibals, facing numerous unknown obstacles between here and Akrotiri. Welcome back to Stewardvale.
Technically, we're not in Stewardvale.
Yes, actually, I figured that out like 5 seconds ago, but I didn't want to drop it from the
Welcome
intro.
to Survivor Name of Jungle.
Survivor,
Cassirian jungle.
Oh, do you need water or something? I heard you holding back coughs through my entire
Oh, I've been doing that the whole time because I'm really stuffed up with a cold.
Oh,
We didn't drink milk.
Why? What is it up to?
Gives you more phlegm production, and yeah.
That'd be great if I was actually producing phlegm, which I'm not.
It's all sinus.
It's all sinus goo. It's friggin' annoying.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Alright, well, cough away then.
Yes. So don't mind me if I start hacking. It's part of the plan.
That's...
It's to keep you on your toes.
The jungle doesn't agree with this one.
Okay.
So we've learned everything in this jungle.
Well, it
Especially
is more
Molly.
surrounded by trees, so...
It's not my natural habitat.
Dwarves surrounded.
Mine is in caves or in taverns.
Alright.
Or caves in taverns, exactly. Or
Or
taverns in caves.
You guys should totally open, like, a second location of the Dancing Minotaur, but like,
Underground.
in a cave.
Just this horrible death dungeon like the Tomb of Horrors. They just open the door like, we're gonna get you... Why is there a tavern here? Welcome!
Huh? Why isn't there a tavern
to
here?
the rest stop in the middle of the dungeon.
Well, I'm surprised.
This Kiddickers shit is silly right now.
Do we have a marker? Ooh, I see markers. Okay, so this area is kind of not useful. We'll call this the rock face.
The terrible marker.
Call it this land.
I think we should call it your grave.
You're southern, but inevitable betrayal.
Well, I am the DM.
Everyone knows the DM is supposed to be buddy-buddy with the players and give them amazing loot and never have a challenge rating over 1.
That's right.
What have you done for me lately?
I got you a drink earlier.
We cooked you dinner.
You may survive. You may survive.
Yes, I didn't actually cook it.
What?
Alright, so Rockface, we're gonna say...
Jim insulted your honor.
Yeah, we'll go...
What
We'll call this a bedroll,
What is it you
even
do?
though I'm not very good at drawing. We'll call this like maybe another bedroll over here.
It's like Bender with a welcome.
Little pillow. There you go.
There you go, a little pillowy thing.
It's lumpy.
You guys didn't
Rumpuses.
make a fire, right?
No, we did not.
No, because they want to be found in the middle of the evil jungle of evil.
Okay, but you did find some berries.
Yes.
They're yum berries.
Times like this, I wish we had a wizard. And Tetris floating dice.
Actually, hold on. This one is. Well, yes, the thing is, Clank doesn't take a dead roll. He's sort of unconscious. I'll just stick figure him in here. There we go.
Where we just left you on the ground.
We'll try and wake him up.
We are the most wonderful of dicks, apparently.
And where's
you
Mbale?
Mbale. That's right. Mbale is. We're gonna put him
In a tree.
Actually, he slings a hammock.
That is one hell of a large hammock.
That's the Cheshire Cat watching over our camp.
Yeah, it's probably it's a very long hammock. Just because it's way too long. It's
1 TP.
Mbale is
Holy shit!
They're a tribe of giant cannibals, didn't you know?
That is the most boss hammock ever.
Fine.
Prepared.
There he is.
Really big tree. Gotcha.
There. Alright, so you got. I'm gonna say that night hasn't actually. Well, not that. You guys escaped at night, so night has fallen, but you guys have not necessarily gone to sleep yet. I'm not gonna start rolling like our dice because you guys didn't have a chance to do much last time before we cut. So, at this point, as you guys are preparing for bed, Ruckus is just coming back with the spoils of his
Foraging.
Thank you. The rest of you guys have rolled out your bedrolls and started to set up camp. What do you guys do at this point here?
I'm going to use my amazing healing powers to wake up Clank. And my healing powers mean beating him over the head a few times till he wakes up with my mug.
I'm gonna double check I have all my stuff.
Okay.
Like food and bedrolls and
Extra loot strings.
extra.
And metagaming.
Or growing.
And metagaming.
Everyone needs extra loot strength so you can grow
Now,
people.
do you have healing trained?
I don't have it trained, but I have it at +5.
Okay, are you going to ask anybody to assist?
Well, he's gone. And I don't trust the elf.
I've
seen the
I
way
don't want her
she
snapping my arm off to see if it wakes me up.
His head's on
Is this working? Is this working? It's like when Tina's like, wow, Nick, your leg is bad. Crunch!
That was
It would
fun.
be like that.
We were laughing at that earlier.
I will, wait, what is Mbale like multi-class wizard or something? Can we have like a Tetris floating disc to like prop Clank up on or
Mbale
something?
does have heal, obviously.
Yes, I'm going to use him to help because he's got a doctor's kit, so I assume he knows how to use it. That's my first mistake. Wow, he has the same one I do. This is perfect.
He's really
You're hitting me with the mug and
Quick.
he's hitting me with the doctor's kit.
They're banging the dents out.
I watched the doctor work, and it's worked on the cheap. It's got to work on Metal Man.
Die! I feel better now. Damn it.
Alright, you're going to get a +2, and you know what, because you aren't in a rush, I'm going to give you another +2. So you got a +4,
Okay.
but it's a moderate DC, go for it.
Not a 1. Okay, that's pretty
Huh!
That's good.
19, yeah, that'll do it. So,
That's
Plus
about
your
19.
heal, 24.
My heal's
24.
yeah, 24. My heal is
She has
+5.
+5.
Because I'm wise, and apparently healing means you're wise.
I would also like you to just roll a diplomacy check to start with.
It might be diplomatic against Clank's body or
No.
something.
To get Mbale to help.
Oh,
I forgot about that
yes.
part.
I don't need his help.
Dwarven diplomacy.
What'd you come up
3. Boy, get over here.
with? Okay.
We gotta wake up the Metal Man.
Okay. So,
Clank needs saving.
your attempt to wake up the Metal Man will have to be solo. Mbale, while he does appreciate the fact that you guys are rescuing him, he's still very wary of what Chief calls...
So is that just on my own doing it? That's still 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still plenty. Your DC to beat was 13.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But yes.
I actually was waking Clank up normally because Clank is my friend. I was just beating him over the head.
No. I'm getting that. If you rolled a 20 on something you needed 13 on, I'm not going to say that you picked up a random tree branch and just started beating the crap out of him with it.
We normally do that.
But no. So you try for the first little while, you're trying to convince somebody to help you because he's obviously got the medical kit and everything, and he's like, oh, I don't know.
Clearly he knows nothing of medicine. He just likes the bag.
Well, no, he knows of medicine, but he's very wary of Clank. He doesn't want Clank to wake up because
I believe clearly he knows nothing of medicine and just has the bag. Dwarven diplomacy at its finest.
Yeah. So after a little while of trying to convince him, you realize he isn't going to move. You go, forget it. So
I'll do it myself.
Do it yourself. Yeah, exactly. So you head over and
one for me, one for
That's what I was
one for
thinking.
me, one for Clank.
so
The power of alcohol solves everything.
you lay him out flat. You make sure all those parts are in the right place. You motion all the different things. You go,
I've seen you do this a few times.
You're like, he's been banged over the head. You check at the back, and you find that there's like a piece of his skull cap slightly loose, and on the inside there's this little sort of thingamabobble that seems a bit loose. You kind of go, press it. It clicks into place. The panel pops back into place, and Clank basically wakes up and sits up and goes, "Oh my head!" You are going to feel that for a little while, but it's not going to give you any negative.
My brain.
But yes,
Brain
they brain you pretty bad. So you
Where are we?
You basically
The
turn
middle
them off,
of the jungle in the dark.
you turn them off and on again, and
Yeah.
Have you
No
tried
more blue screen. We're good.
that's right.
Reboot the clank.
Hold on.
Speaking of edibles.
Don't worry, I didn't get Marcy to help wake you up.
Clank. You awaken.
You should be good.
You awaken. You turn to Riswin, and whatever you just said. Where are we? Riswin. Clank turns to you and starts speaking in a language that none of you understand.
Son of a bitch.
Alright.
Okay then.
Clearly he's not fixed enough.
Need to do some rewiring.
You need to do some rewiring. Let me get my axe.
So he appears to be functional. Like you can see him when he realizes that you don't understand him. I'm assuming you're going to say some other stuff or try to.
Do I understand her?
Yes, you understand her.
You just don't realize you're speaking another language pretty much.
Yeah.
Clearly I am not drunk enough for this conversation, so I'm going to take another swig of my alcohol. Because I always keep some on
She
me.
seems normal.
No, he's still speaking in tongues. Marzia!
Yeah?
Clank speak in tongues. I don't have time for this.
Can I recognize the language he is speaking at all?
Give it a roll.
I'm gonna go with no.
Devil speak.
What,
Is he saying
what kind of
Sinule?
check does that do?
He's
Curiosity.
not saying Sidune.
Cellular! Kambaga!
Yeah, unless that's history.
No.
Sinule!
Cellular!
This is the best party ever!
I don't know.
Mbali is frightened. You see him sort of like he's crawled into his hammock and like pulled his bedroll over and like tried to make sure that he can't be seen.
What, you never seen a talking monstrosity talk another language before?
You never seen a giant 7-foot-tall robot talkie-talk machine? You savage from the jungles?
But yes, he is a savage from the jungle.
He only speaks broken common, come on!
And his fake made up cheek
And his fake made up Ching Chong language, exactly.
Yes.
Go team racism.
Okay, so at this point you're getting the idea of what's
Distinct
going
impression that they don't
No one
understand what the hell I'm
understands what you're
saying.
saying.
on. That's right.
Yeah, we can understand.
You sound fine to you. They sound fine
So
to
I
you.
sound like I'm speaking common to myself? Like, can I hear what I'm saying?
It doesn't sound odd or weird to you in the same way that when you speak Dwarven or you speak Elven, which are languages you know, it all sounds the same. You just, for now, right now, you can't. There's a disconnect where you're like, I think I'm speaking their language. Why aren't they understanding me?
I'm gonna try and write something down with a stick and some whatever.
Okay.
So I'll be
In the
like,
dirt.
where are we?
Okay. Clyde grabs a stick, smooths out some dirt, and starts drawing symbols in the dirt. Starts off with sort of a little triangular shape with a couple of squigglies on top, and then a few straight lines up and down with like little arrowheads on them.
Marzia, he's drawn elf speak. Come talk to him.
You speak Boogaloo, get over here.
But does she speak electric boogaloo?
I speak electric boogaloo. We gotta check to you on if I recognize this.
Well, does it look like something in your book?
Maybe.
Yeah, go get your book.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my book.
You can't find your book.
Some bastard stole your book.
That goddamn friggin' common speaking child took our damn book.
No,
He's hiding, that's why he's hiding.
It was the chief. I blamed the chief.
Alright, we're
So I
burning a
get
candle
what
to the
they're
ground.
talking about, but they don't understand. Can I tell that I've written something in a non-common script, or does to me it just
Looks fine.
looks like words?
Looks like what they should do.
Yeah.
As far as you can
As
tell.
far as you're
I'm like
You
waving
were-
at it
you were
frantically,
adamant.
like,
You were like,
fuckers,
you
read my
can't
damn
understand-
writing.
Yeah, you can't understand my speaking. Read my writing. And you guys are looking at it like,
As far as you're concerned, we're the defective ones, not you.
why are they so broken? Stupid non-metal
Can you
brains.
switch to Elven? Because that I can understand.
Do I know anything about any ability to change
Where's
my
this creepy moon
spoken
speak?
languages?
I don't know.
It's
Like,
confusing
is this
and
something?
odd.
Is this like a module that I know about, or is it just like a human? I have knowledge that I
Just
draw
press
upon.
the button to
Yeah,
turn
knowledge
it
you
on
draw
again.
and
I
okay.
didn't know he'd be sent back to factory default.
So you've just asked him to speak Elven.
Yes.
I assume you make an attempt to speak
Yes.
Elven.
Yes.
He continues making the same sounds in a slightly different accent.
So he's speaking Russian.
Alright.
French.
That's right. He speaks Russian.
I then try to speak Dwarven.
You're a little more gruffly speaking the same gobbledygook as before. So,
Alright.
Damn you, Ching Chong
He seems to be stuck speaking some language that none of us know.
mhm.
But you can understand us, right?
I nod.
Ruckus walks over to the hammock and is going to pull out Umbale.
Okay.
There's no tact. There's no diplomacy.
It's ruckus.
It's head.
To the good fire with you.
Yeah, okay. So, you pull the frightened, the sort of frightened little guy out of his hammock. You pick him up by the scruff of the neck and drag him wherever you say you drag him.
In front of Clank.
Yeah.
Alright.
What'd
Who's
you
this
do?
guy?
What'd you do to him? He's not speaking right.
I did nothing. He names the clanmate of his, the warrior that bonked him over
This
the
is
head.
Mbali. He helped us run away from the
Do you
gang.
understand this
Why are
crazy
we
made up
whispering?
language?
Mbali shakes his head. He's no.
That's
I
Ruckus yelling
some
again.
bits sound kind of make sense, but no make sense.
What bits make sense?
Something toilet, something tree, rock. It made no sense. It made no sense. Sound sort of like language, not really language.
It's Ching Chong.
Sounds kind of like the drunkards, but
So
you can't
basically,
get drunk.
what Mbali's trying to say is it sounds like Ching Chong language.
Yes.
Yes.
So why are you afraid then?
Big metal, scary magic man from those who came before. Magic metal man, scary. They cause great evil. They kill people.
I understand all this.
Look at the dwarf, look at Margie, look at Clank.
We start laughing. That's cute. Clank kill somebody?
Well, he does kill
He
people.
uncomfortably tries to
He
laugh
wanna scare
along,
tosses
thinking
them
they
out.
missed the joke. Yes.
Please do not kill me, giant 7-foot green man.
Can Bali go back to sleep now?
Oh, ding-dong.
Maybe if I fiddle around his head, I can hit another switch. Maybe it'll be Elven this time.
Get some rest. We're taking off early tomorrow.
Where are we going?
Acrotiri.
Do we know how to get there? Were there actual signs?
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking
There were
there.
signs.
Okay. Why am I letting Marzia lead?
Would you rather he lead?
We can't even understand him right now.
No,
true.
don't stop, don't walk over there. There's a horrible pit
Oh,
trap.
it sounds like
Shut your ching chong mouth. Ah!
What?
Clank said, like, why are you letting Marzia lead? Can't understand him. Sorry, man.
Margia, tell them that their hair looks great. That's a compliment to their traits. Oh, she was like, blah, 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 stupid hair. You have stupid hair.
Marzia was never seen again.
Alright.
Except for there in the dream.
Have you seen any dragon bones?
Ruckus is going to go around the campfire.
He was not expecting that.
Not expecting that.
Ruckus is going to go around the camp while we're eating berries, and he's going to ask, okay, options. go and beat the crap out of the cannibals, or find the town and hope to fix Clank.
We're probably best to go for the town because I don't think we could take that many cannibals.
Why do we have to beat
We
up the
could
cannibals?
take a lot of cannibals, but
Clank
not
is waving
that
his hands
many.
trying to figure out why he needs to
See,
do
Clank wants to go to the city. That's right, Clank. We're gonna go to the city, man.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
It's like cannibals. What the fuck
appreciate
did we say anything about cannibals?
Cannibals.
Hey, wait, they can't eat me. You guys
And
go
now Clank flips off everyone.
And it's like, we appreciate you too, Clank.
Mhm.
We appreciate you too.
Okay.
Can I try to draw a picture of a cannibal? I attempt to draw a picture of a cannibal. Is there such a thing as a question mark in common?
In common, yes.
In magical Ching Chong language,
In
no.
magical Ching Chong language, yes, but it's not the same. But you could.
I try to convey a cannibal, and then I'm like, like
Alright. You look down.
I think he wants to go into a little small fort.
Diplomacy.
Actually, anybody who wants to try and decipher what he's drawing, roll insight.
Oh, I'm actually a Viking with this.
19.
I'm not a Viking. He wants to go in a little small fort.
I think he's asking about cannibals.
Yeah,
He wants to go to the beach.
Yeah, Marzia, you know that he's like, cannibals? What the fuck? I didn't know there were any cannibals. Basically, he needs to be brought up to speed.
What's a paladin?
Does anybody want to bring him up
Well,
to speed?
you don't need to sleep, and you do fancy talking. You don't need to sleep, and you can listen but not talk. So I'm going to go to sleep, and we're going to head out in the morning. Night.
You don't need to. Person's already snoring on the ground.
Bobby scrambles back to his hammock, crawls in, and just keeps one eye open.
I'll take some time and explain our current predicament to Clank and what has transpired.
Fair enough.
do I have all my crap?
They grabbed all the equipment on the way up.
Hey, we got everything but the magic book of magical happiness.
So they stole the magic book of magical happiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll get it back, and we'll burn their village to the ground in the process. Because that's how you get books back.
While riding dragons.
While riding dragons.
What's your alignment again?
Fuck you, cannibals.
Fuck you, cannibals. Yeah, it's a pretty good
It
alignment.
says right here. Alignment. Fuck you, cannibals.
We're gonna go to Aperturi. We're gonna confront the black-scaled dragon guy. We're gonna kick his face in and take his dragon. And we're gonna go burn that city to the ground.
Okay.
And then go back in time. Wait, this is starting bad.
It's good to have goals.
We're gonna go back to, Uncle Steve and be like, we got a pet dragon. Revenue is gonna fucking skyrocket, man! Dragon rides for all!
It's now the dancing dragon.
And Uncle Steve accidentally kills your dragon. He's like, dragon! And pulls whatever shit he did last time.
I don't think he did it alone.
How do you know?
Then why the fuck did he need the others?
I was there!
Yes, you can't speak.
Because I can. They can't understand.
That's
I
true.
speak fine.
You speak fine. There's something wrong with them. The cannibals obviously fuck with their head.
That's
Yes, that's it.
Funny
Cannibals
how-
curse you with their juju magic.
Sleeping.
Okay.
These two can be on guard.
Alright. So you two
right.
are on
Tell you a
guard.
tale of cannibal camps.
What are your passive perceptions?
Never ending story.
Can I have a
16.
Crappy.
Never ending soda.
Unless you want a pen.
Okay. So Marzia,
Or there.
16, Clankety.
11.
What was that? I didn't catch it. Oh, Monkey Chomp Chomp.
Ching Chong. What was it?
We're the big shoe.
Whoop, whoop, that'll do.
Although if we're on guard, it's not passed.
No, well, are you guys on guard, or are you guys chatting with each other, trying
And
to
you're chatting with each
trying
other
to
this
figure
morning.
out what's going on?
If anything, really, it's...
Technically,
She's relaying everything that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
technically on guard is passive. It's only when you're actively
Yeah.
searching that you roll for it.
It'd be passive.
Unless they're going like snooping, it's passive.
Which it wouldn't be the case because Marge is talking, so...
Fair enough. I'm still trying to figure out when passive is used, so let me know if I'm using it incorrectly, because I've just been using active rolls all the time, where I'm like, you guys need to perceive something, roll some
The
perception.
simple math is, if someone is sneaking up on them,
Yeah.
and they're not expecting it, it's passive.
Passive, yeah.
Yeah.
If
But
they're
if
looking-
they were sitting in camp, like on guard, as in like
Somebody got
I
my
am
actively,
the guard.
I am the
Actively
guard.
looking
Like,
around
you're right.
the
We're
perimeter.
not doing that right now. So
Like,
it
yeah,
would- it
pretty
would
much.
pass it.
If you're
Well,
on...
what
But
I'll
if we
do
were
is,
on
what I'll
guard,
do is
we-
your first hour, you guys, while use your passive, If you make it to the second hour without dying, then you can use your
Don,
active.
the best example to use for passive and the non-passive, just rolling it, if you have people on watch and they're on first watch, they're rolling perception. If in this case where they're just talking to each other, shooting the shit per se, then it's going to be your passive.
Right. Okay.
So if they go on, if somebody decides, okay, this one, I'm going to go on first watch now, I'm ready to go to sleep, then he's rolling.
And
it's the easiest way to remember it.
And the things trying to sneak up on you have to roll above your perception, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Because
Equal to or above. But if a single one of them messes up, they're...
Come go line out.
Hey.
You guys are the worst stealth people ever.
Oh, I'm dead.
We're the stealth Congo.
Stealth Congo.
You never see her coming until it's too late. How does that even...
Damn it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to think of how to...
Did you roll a 1?
Maybe.
Willem scream.
One of them accidentally launches his blowgun dart into his own foot.
What about inspires?
He inspires? Yanks the inhales.
Inhales, okay.
Yes, to inspire is, you make a speech and it rallies the troops and...
He makes a speech just to tell us that he's so good at sneaking. You were sitting there going like, really?
Wait, who's gonna sneak? Son of a bitch! Damn inspiring bastards.
I'm inspired.
You fed him, right?
Who?
Munchkin?
Who's that?
Alright, go back.
He's being a whiny bitch.
Roll things.
Shut up,
I
Munchkin.
didn't roll it beforehand.
That'll be this.
Dites bonjour à l'aventure, aux possibilités.
So,
Damn you, dead French language.
Showing us something, right?
The Hammer the Washington Redskins over their so-called offensive name.
Oh no.
If you've seen them play recently, their name is the least offensive thing I've ever heard. Thankfully, Redskins owner Daniel Snyder has found a way to smoke them the peace pipe.
The Washington Redskins are trying to improve their image with the Native American community. Owner Dan Snyder is now creating a foundation to assist American Indian tribes.
Snyder sent a letter to Redskins fans laying out a plan to start the Washington Redskins Original Americans Foundation. That's right, the Washington Redskins Original Americans Foundation. Because Redskins is not offensive, only uses once in your name. And folks, the healing has already begun. The charity has distributed over 3,000 cold weather coats to several tribes. And you can see how happy they are in their new gear. The foundation also assisted in the purchase of a new backhoe for the Omaha tribe. That's right, assisted. Because you can't expect a team worth $1.7 billion to pay for the entire backhoe. Those things cost thousands. To cover that price, they'd have to sell a beer and a soft pretzel. Folks, this move by Dan Snyder inspires me. Because my show has frequently come under attack for having a so-called offensive mascot. My beloved master, Ching Chong Ding Dong. Oh, I love tea. It's so good for you. You're so pretty, American girl. You come here, you taste my tea, make all sweet. I don't need no sugar when you're around. Come on, my rickshaw. I give you a ride to Bangkok.
Fucking Colbert.
Small-minded out there have called Ching Chong Ding Dong an offensive caricature of an Asian American. That is wrong. Mr. Ding Dong is not American. He is a Chinaman from Guangdong. If you ever heard someone call him a stereotype, he would choke on his opium pipe.
God.
Pleasing the attack dogs over at Asian Media Watch, who demanded that I remove Ching Chong from the show's letterhead and stop having him accept awards on my behalf. The point is, offensive or not. Ching Chong is part of the unique heritage of the Colbert Nation that cannot change. But I'm willing to show the Asian community that I care by introducing the Ching Chong Ding Dong Foundation for Sensitivity to Orientals or whatever.
Good God.
That is ridiculous. I should have paused the recording.
I applaud my sensitivity as well. It's a wonderful charity that's already provided 3,000 of those triangle hats to Asian Americans in need. I assume there's a need because I never see him wearing those things anymore. And I owe all this sensitivity to Redskins owner Dan Snyder. So Asians, send your thank you letters to him, not me. Right back.
That's what sticks in my head every time I hear Ching Chong, whatever. Like, I'm like, oh, Ching Chong Ding Dong. Oh, American girl, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, in this case, it's more like Wulu Mulu. Actually, Wulu Mulu is a neighborhood near the Sydney Opera House, but it's not the point.
Anyways,
Okay.
Stop making people learn!
No!
this isn't supposed to be educational.
Too late.
Yeah, we already learned about Ching Chong Ding Dong.
That's right, if you want to speak to Clank, you're going to have to learn Italian. Why Italian? Because he's gesturing wildly.
They learn that in school.
Italian 101, it's just the gestures.
Yeah. Okay, so as you two guys head to bed, Mbali heads to hammock, but you get the feeling that he's not going to sleep terribly easy and is having second thoughts about his rescuers. And then
Should have done that before Bro was sent to jail. One hut jail.
as you are bringing Clank up to speed.
As I'm talking non-stop for an hour.
Yep. Sounds like Marzia.
Yeah. I mean, first you bring him up to speed, then you tell him how your day went, then you tell him about
That's a piece of toast. I broke 2 boot strings.
And Clank's like, shut up.
Can't say anything.
You say so much.
You learned the cafeteria words for shut up.
Yeah. Over and
All
over.
of a sudden you
Oh
hear...
God! Marzia walks into the cafeteria, just starts telling people to shut up left, right, and center.
And that's the best diplomacy roll I ever did.
all,
You rolled a 34. Yeah, minus 25.
all it is, shut up. Have you seen any Dragonborn? You? Have you seen any Dragonborn? Shut up.
That's impressive she learned me. Have you seen any Dragonborn cafeteria?
That's because Clank is making fun of her.
Yeah.
You just keep going blah blah blah, and all I can hear is, have you seen any Dragonborn? Have you seen any Dragonborn?
Oh, I guess not quite, yes. Oh no!
Oh, are you a follower of the Dragonborn as well?
Shut up!
So you guys hear a rustling in the bush that's then followed by like a loud thump and like a growling, screeching sound. As you look towards the bush, you see 2 panthers duking it out. And then, yeah. And then you take the time to look around you, because now it becomes an active perception roll. I'd like you both to roll perception.
Yeah.
20. Yep. Panthers.
1.
Shut up.
2.
Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah, she's like blah 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 blah. Panthers, and I'm like, shut up. They're not the freaking Panthers.
Yeah, so you're
So I hear the Panthers, but I don't see anything else.
that you hear them, you don't see anything
That's when I
else.
spotted 2 panthers.
You were there.
And you were there.
And you were there.
And you were there. And they were there. Who was there?
Alright.
Panthers, have you seen anything before?
Do we have little...
Doodads.
Marcy, now speaks Panther.
We all the smart
He's got the best intel ever.
In the meantime...
Ooh, suspense!
I destroyed one of the Panthers.
Oh no, casualties. Before the combat even starts.
These 2 are here fighting.
Meow.
Yeah, we know.
Meow.
This Panther is delicious.
That's a whole lot of panthers.
Yep.
Just a few.
Well,
Not enough to kill you all.
Needs
More
more
than
banana
once.
marshmallows.
Hmm?
It needs more banana marshmallows.
that's the alpha panther.
Yes.
He's yellow and banana-like. He's also a monkey.
I would like to point out that waking us up would be a good plan.
Yes, it would.
Especially since they've lost the element of surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Because they fell out of a tree while duking it out.
Yes, they basically.
Stupid fucking panthers.
Yeah, basically one of the panthers was making its way towards whoever's in this bedroll
Oh
here.
my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Well, that's right. Is that Clank there?
Yeah.
And that's right. Yep. Okay. Yes. So one of them was making its way towards the big and delicious over here, and the other one was like, "No, mine," and just basically,
Talked about a tree.
Ruckus.
they started some ruckus over ruckus.
Well, I know what new shin guards I'm gonna have.
All right.
Okay.
And the most
So I know
boss
something's
packing
very what
feet
I'm
ever.
doing, right?
They're gonna be shoulders.
Like,
Well, yeah, you
I
heard
wondered
of rustling,
what
but
is a
you just
Thunderhood.
I can't see it.
Couldn't
Alright,
see
what is a
can I make
thunderhood
some
feet?
sort of loud, obnoxious, siren-like noise?
She gets a first chance because she actually rolled a high enough perception to see what's going on.
Plus she has a loser.
Yeah.
Power!
So what do you? I'm assuming you're to let people.
I
know?
sound the alarm.
Okay.
By power recording?
By power recording.
Nice. Very classy.
Okay.
She has the power.
So I'm gonna say that
Drop your
between the two of these guys, because they're both gonna try and make enough noise and point and make scream and whatnot.
Gesture.
That you guys are now waking up.
Okay.
So everybody roll.
Initiative.
Thank you. I was gonna be like turn order.
Jim can go last. Yep. Al, you can go second last.
What if I told you about yelling in nondescript languages, Clank? I'm trying to sleep here!
Shut your metal mouth, you iron clank bucket, before I go and shut it for you.
Yeah.
Rolls up.
Well, his mouth shut.
James style, like,
Yeah.
grabs the blanket,
Alright,
throws on the
round the
bed.
table, Marcia.
Goes to sleep.
Risman.
7.
7. Okay. Ruckus.
4.
All
It is
four
the,
of
it is
them.
literally the lowest I could roll.
Yeah.
All 4 of them. I see. And
21.
All 4 fucks not doing
That was the highest I could roll.
all right. Let me. First up, we have.
Aha! Extra Panthers.
Time to skin
I'm
the
like
cats.
feeling around. I'm like, where are the Panthers?
That's John's lap.
I'm like, what is he up to?
It's grabbing your junk.
It's getting points.
The claw.
Okay, so Clank's up first, followed by. Where's he up? Followed by.
Okay.
And then. This one. And.
Banana junk.
Banana chalk.
It's banana chalk.
It's delicious. Delicious
You
banana
can't all
junk.
see that. But that's
It looks like
the turn
foam.
order as we've got.
It has no texture.
Okay.
Like, like
No.
packing peanuts.
Now I'm gonna assume that since you two were chatting and preparing for like meditation, you probably were sitting, not lying down. Whereas those two guys, you're gonna have to get up before you do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Clank, you're up first. You don't currently see any of those panthers, but you do know that there's a noise being made up there. If you wanna take an action to try and find out what's making the noise.
Is the noise like up in a tree or?
It's all ground level. It's like rustling in the bushes.
It's all around us.
Things are making noise in the underbrush, and it doesn't sound good.
All right. Well, I will make my way that way
Okay.
towards the noise. We'll see what the hell it is. My sword. Arr.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm going to see them when I'm within 5 feet of
yes,
them.
yes, absolutely, yes.
I still
Okay.
got plus 2 armor.
You get up and you take a step into the brush, and then you push it aside, and you come face to face with a panther, and you're like, "Whoa, fuck! That's what made that noise." All right, so you
Well,
you made a movement, but you can still.
Yeah, I still got more movement
being
too.
it in the head.
In case I want to Do some crazy shit.
Shoot in the head.
Shoot in the head. Kill your parents.
Killed your parents.
It's acting on fire.
Okay, let's
Go to hell right now.
Sure hope we solve this mystery.
Nothing happens. Meanwhile, we ain't got time. This ain't a cutscene. Press A. Jump, Gypsy.
I need to reload. We did that shit for you. Shoot him in the head.
What the hell are you guys going
His acting on fire. He killed your parents.
Kingdom Hearts versus Resident Evil 4.
Beautiful.
It's a very interesting.
Fucking Scooby-Doo mystery. And nothing happens.
I didn't see a Sebastian the Crab for like 100 millennia.
Yes, I'm just deciding how I'm going to do this. So, is there any terrain or anything like that? Is it just sort of all sparse enough trees that there's not any?
You guys chose an area. Well, here, I'll draw an area here because, yeah, obviously at some point it becomes the rest of the freaking jungle. So.
Is it terrible that I have the song "Do You Want to Build a Snowman" switched into a Starbound kind of theme?
No, that's pretty bad.
All right. Keep in mind that this side is the rock face.
Right.
I'm going to draw in the same color because it's the only one of these markers that pretty much works other than what's used to draw you guys. So we're going to say.
We found the one symmetrical cave area in the whole jungle.
Oh, wonderful.
Just clear it on Richmond Square.
Everything beyond that is difficult terrain. They had managed to get close enough that they were about to charge and pounce, and then they decided to fight over who would get the most.
We found the 150 by 50 clear-cut plot in the middle of the jungle.
Yes.
Uh-oh. You know what this means?
It's a sacred area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on an altar. That's back road.
If a single drop of panther blood should ever touch this altar,
What about 4 panthers? What about 4 panther blood?
then that would be bad.
Oh, well then. It's a good thing we're no longer in this jungle.
Oh, thank goodness we killed all those panthers without spilling a single drop of blood. Yup.
Time to finish.
Rugged Ruckus is like, supper time.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take a step back and use my
Potato
flame
panther.
cycle and about power. So,
Okay.
so I'm not in range of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then use my flame cyclone.
That's a 3.
Use your nature skill.
Yes,
Make it
it's
your mouth.
close blast 3. That will definitely hit them. So the target is against both of them, and then individually for damage.
Is that how that? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's how that. Yeah, that's how that works.
That's a 9 plus.
Not likely to hit. 16 versus reflex.
Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah, that's not great.
Unless they're zombie
so you-
panthers. Are they zombie panthers?
So you take a step back and blast a cone of flames ahead of you. The panthers walk up, basically. It singes their fur a little bit, but they don't seem terribly fazed by it.
I'm going to mark that one as my target.
They now smell of slightly burnt fur. You could probably smell source it if you needed to.
Stinky panther bastards.
Okay, so you've done your move and your standard. Do you want to do a minor?
I did. I marked it.
Oh, you marked. Okay, Marzia.
I'm gonna use blunder.
Marjorie's gonna blunder.
Mario.
Blunder.
You actually have a power called Blunder?
Yeah?
Go, Marcia.
With
it.
you.
I know.
Live in your power.
On a hit, I do damage, and I slide the target 2 squares. During the slide, you or one of your allies can make a melee basic attack against the target as a free action with a +2 power bonus to the attack
I
roll.
realize that's not going to work because I'm not within melee range of anybody.
I can slide it.
You can slide it to
into
you.
melee range.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Slide is not just a push. Right, okay.
Correct. So, the target that one's not. Which one do you want close to you first?
I can't really answer that.
Okay.
Even if he could speak the language that you could understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was likely to
So
hit.
it's a ranged attack of some sort?
Yes. Range 5.
It's like a psychic blunder.
So that's a what against what?
Versus will.
A what versus will? How much?
22.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think that's a willful
The
panther.
cats are not that willing.
These panthers have been forged in the greatest arenas.
They're battle panthers. They got like.
Oh god, it's He-Man's Battle Cat.
Oh god, no. It takes 7 damage.
There goes me.
Oh, hi.
Clank,
Making
hit
an
her
attack.
the head.
Ah. Mank is upset about where you put that damn panther.
Wait. You're welcome, Clank.
Panther place where a fucking other panther could flank me.
You said 7 damage?
Yes.
He sounds very enthusiastic.
And now I can make a
He's
million.
totally pleased with what you did.
And now you can make a melee basic attack. A beanie basic attack.
What about a roll?
This is sweet.
That's not likely to
Plus
hit.
2?
So that's a
you whip
15
like a pro.
versus AC.
There's no serious bad going on there.
not gonna hit. Okay, so you, a panther slides towards you, and as you go to take a swipe at it, it slides just a little further than you thought. You miss. You basically like nip the end of its tail, and it doesn't really seem like it cares about that.
No, wait, it's plus 4. Because they actually have virtue of cunning.
Ah.
17 versus AC.
Oh, that might hit.
Nope.
Oh.
Slightly
Well, he did roll a 3.
Slightly
Yes,
less.
sir, yeah. This is true.
How a 3 turns into a 17? That's
Now, if it was also flanked, it would have been 19.
Well, I have a plus 2, plus 10, and she gives me plus 4.
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. Okay.
Fantastic.
Planktober.
It's like Trucktober.
And I stand up and that's my turn.
Alright. It's minion time.
You first did the damage.
Alright, let's have a look around and see what we can do with this here.
Well, they're not minions, they're big cats.
Well, no, they're not.
Minion cat.
If
Minion cat.
they're minions, then one of them would be dead already. Let's see.
What?
You can already serve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay.
At the very worst, just to get fast video so I can make this horrible, horrible song. I need someone who can actually sing.
Okay, that one.
That was stupid of him.
It's making a charging pounce.
It's gonna have a face full of angry dwarf.
Yep.
Well, it's
Angry teleporting dwarf.
it's hoping to have a mouthful of angry dwarf.
I hope Clank likes being flanked. This is gonna be amazing when this is done.
You know, you don't have to flank him. Just say it.
But he likes it so much.
Look at him.
He's so
I
enthusiastic.
kill you.
I haven't seen him like this since the last time through that guy at the bar.
Okay, now how
He's
does
really
it
fired up.
work against prone again?
She's
She had negative 2, right?
Yeah, so she gives
She
him
gives combat advantage and has a further -2 or something.
to her attack, not to her defense. She just grants combat advantage.
Yeah.
She's not.
And combat advantage gives +2.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a sec.
-2 to her armor or +2 to her attack, or his attack, whatever.
Does 29 beat your AC?
By 10, yes it does.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Jesus.
A little bit of damage going on.
Meow. Meow. Woof. Woof. I mean, meow.
Oh my god, it's secretly done in disguise.
That'll be 14 damage to Riswin.
Ah, my face! My beautiful dwarven face!
This
I did need that.
one is also gonna go.
Stop the beard stroke.
Alright. Another charging pounce. That's not. Oh yeah, that's here. Yeah, 21.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So. 11 damage.
Nope.
Ruckus.
Shrug it off.
This is doing alright.
ignore pain.
Just look at
Do an anger to the gods.
Alright, Mark, that you've used that.
Nope.
Alright, well done. Alright, we're going to grab this guy.
Poor John's like, excellent, I finally heard Ruckus. Nope. Damn it.
Damn Vikings. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna go. Now, for charging, is there can this one not charge because there's a
You can't
somebody
charge
that's
when you're
charging
something
range?
you're adjacent to.
No, I don't have to charge that.
Oh.
He has to move at least 2, so yes, he could, but that means that Clank gets to make an attack.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so actually this one will just make a bite attack. Clank. Alright, so that one, having been slid, tries to snap at you on the way by as you're trying to hit it with your Kopesh. You miss it with your Kopesh and it misses you with its teeth. And then you both basically sit there,
Square off.
square it off against each other. Alright, so this one is going to approach and also make a bite attack. That's not likely to do it either. 14. Not going to meet your AC. So, it comes up to you
Any
and...
higher than 21?
No. So it comes up to you and looks up and growls menacingly at you and makes that roaring, growly sound that panthers make. And doesn't actually make any
Successful contact.
successful contact. Alright, next up, Arisri.
Oh, lordy. I think I get out.
You have teeth marks.
Movement action, get up. Minor action, get axe.
Yes.
Big action, stab, or slash, or crush. Hack.
Big action, bond or pursuit in his face. He's also my oath target, so I can roll twice.
Can you? What action is it to make some of your oath there?
Oh, it's a minor. No, he's not here. My
Unless you want to say technical, you can sacrifice. You can use your minor to grab your axe, and then not get up, and then sacrifice your movement as another minor to oath them, and then swing twice while on the ground with -2.
I'd stand up if I were you.
You don't want it to have the +2 again.
Yeah.
I found more tigers.
I'll stand up and I'll oath them.
No, there's a travesty.
Tigers can go on your side.
May I have a tiger?
You may.
Oh, crap. I did not realize I did that.
One of the tigers fell down.
Oh, I like it.
Alright. So, sorry, bring me up to speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up, get my axe, and I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna oath him next time. Okay. So he's my bond or pursuit attack power.
Okay.
Our bondage.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a 16 plus 8.
Oh, yeah.
Versus AC.
Doesn't matter what it's versus, that'll hit.
Roll your damage. Your brutal damage.
12.
Just to help you keep track, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sense?
Yar.
So she's attacking number 4 right now.
Correct.
Okay.
Damn it.
The lowest you could possibly do.
Yeah, so that would be 10 damage.
Still a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done. No. Fair enough. Alright, Ruckus. You took a bite to the face and went,
Forget that noise.
yeah, pulled the panther off you. You now have blood coming down your cheek, which looks fairly good on you. Yeah.
Minor, 1. Standard, 1. Action point.
Do you need 2?
I don't think you need
You don't need 2. I don't think.
Pick up your weapons, I think it's only 1.
To draw your weapon. Technically, I have 2.
Yeah.
Then again,
I think we encountered
Yeah.
this. I think we encountered this before, and you know what? I think it's because you dual wield weapons
Yeah.
every day.
The 1 minor would
Yeah.
probably be better for
Yeah,
it.
no. In the same action, you picking up both your crag hammers. You basically just collapse down and put them at your sides. When you get up, you pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's either going to have to tenderize something or...
So you don't have to action point. You can just use your standard to attack.
okay, whirling rend on that guy. Number 3. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
24.
But
24. Okay. 1d8 against him. Oh, sorry, 1d10 against him. So that's going to be 11 points of damage plus 1d6 because it's a challenge-seeking weapon. He's at full health. Damn.
Aw.
12 points of damage against 3. And then, oh, that guy standing beside me, he takes my weapon damage too. Shame. So you can take 5.
And 5 against number 4.
4, yep.
4 just took 15 points of damage.
Yeah, 4. 4's getting a little.
4 bit up where you can chew.
Yeah.
And I'm a small dwarf.
Alright, so.
You want to kill some panthers?
Turn order resets. Blaggity.
Clank.
Okay. I guess it's time to try Dual Lightning Strike! Let's see here.
Yes, he gesticulates wildly, screams something, and then dual lightning bolts straight down.
Alright, so I'm gonna Dual Lightning Strike against number 1.
Okay.
So if I... Alright, so I can hit him first. I can't move.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Alright. So
Hey, don't you have a
What's your
magical
magic
weapon?
damage?
I do have a magical weapon. Too bad this isn't actually a very strong power. So it only does 14 damage, and then I get to roll another d6, right? Because this is a magical weapon. I'm sure I have that.
It depends on your weapon.
Does he get to roll or does it max out? Because he got a 20.
No,
The critical is always rolled.
Oh,
The
okay.
crit maxes
Only
out,
6
and then
plus.
the magical weapon, you get to add a d6 for every plus of
Yeah.
magical weapon.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, so
5.
Nice.
Well done.
okay, so
It's bloody warm in here all of a sudden.
I agree.
Open the window behind you.
I agree.
I got the door open, so.
Have you guys turned on the AC up this year?
Not yet.
No, okay. Because like, that door's open, maybe if we open this window, we'll get cross breeze.
Yes, I'm comfortable, so I guess it's probably technically warm.
You of the frozen blood.
Yep.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, I see. It's plus 6 because of my fate, my Kopesh.
Big guy.
Because your compassion
Yeah,
is.
so it's 8, 14, 19 damage to number 1.
19 damage to number 1?
Yeah, because of the plus 5 from the magic weapon, marking him. Until the end of my next turn. And then the effect is you teleport 5 squares and make a secondary attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Leaving Marzia.
So it gets to make an attack of opportunity against
I
you?
Teleported.
teleport.
Oh, teleport. Okay.
Nothing makes attacks of opportunity against Clank.
You got a bunch of bamfing little bastards, and then one, pain train that just goes through.
Yep.
Okay, and blah 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 blah.
Pick him out, open it, and say blah 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 blah. What? My mother was a saint!
Yeah, and then I make a secondary attack against this other dude.
Against number 3?
Likely to miss. So that's rolling a 3, although we're flanking this time, so that's still a 15.
That's not
So,
gonna do it.
yeah, that's not going to do it.
Okay, so just for your dual lightning strike or whatever, is it that you swing at the speed of lightning, or is it that there is actually a bolt of lightning? What's just for the flavor?
Like a forked bolt of lightning, you seem to strike 2 creatures at once.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, its powers are arcane lightning teleportation, and I am doing lightning damage, I think.
Lightning. Yeah. Keyword lightning.
Yeah, so one weapon plus intelligence modifier lightning damage, and the target is marked until the end of your turn. So yeah, so it is it's a weapon, still attacking my weapon, but it's like hitting them with a bolt of lightning kind of thing,
Okay,
or like I'm swinging a bolt of lightning.
so you take a look at the one that you were facing off against there. You raise your Kopesh above your head, and then everybody hears a crack as basically your Kopesh comes down, it hits, you blink, there's a flash of light, you blink back into existence at the other side, and you complete the swing that originally hit the first one, but it misses the second one and kind of shaves some of its fur off. But you made it.
Looks cool.
It looks
Looks cool while doing it.
Yep. So, okay. Marzia. No! Somebody get the end cat off the table. Careful with it.
He's old and not holy.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to use Impelling Force on number 1.
Or impaling force.
Oh yeah.
That'll hit.
26 versus 4.
Yeah. What's in the
It's
list?
thoroughly impaling.
Early.
Oh!
Nice.
14 force damage. And he goes to be sleep.
Oh, hello!
Welcome to the swamp.
I guess I get to make a melee basic against
No.
you. Oh.
That one just slides.
That's blunder.
Put more people next to me. Yes. This is good.
That's the plan. Yes. I'm gonna send them your way, where you can hit them pretty hard.
So they'll go after you?
That's your...
So the elf is trying to kill off the orc. Typical
No, she's helping.
elf.
She's helping.
I'm helping.
Okay, so
We've seen her helping.
that's it?
That's it.
These are better helping.
You don't want to move, like away from the panther that's going to eat you?
Probably.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it is.
That French flanker.
That's not good to move next to a happy, spinning orc.
Yes, it is.
Each creature in the burst. Oh my.
Yeah.
5 foot step.
We'll see.
Don't worry,
Is that your
buddy.
final answer?
He doesn't have balance.
She put her back against the wall.
Nobody needs healing before.
Where's one took a bit?
I got this. I'm cool.
Mighty minor for you. Spend healing.
These are moved around. Which one's which again?
That one's
1,
mine.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Useless.
One.
All right,
That's
okay.
right, yeah.
Two beans. Thank you.
Excuse me, did he just run away from me?
He sure did.
You sure did.
He teleported away.
Blink Panthers?
Hey, Panthers. They can blink through the Feywild.
Gay Panthers.
That's gonna blink through.
Play
And
the Fey blinking game.
that's right. If you try and step through the Fey, they'll step into the Fey and bite you. No, they can't. But that would be good.
Remember, it gets a -2 if it's making an attack that doesn't include me.
I'm not hard to hit though.
Harder than it can, apparently. So minus the 2, that's 15 versus AC.
I'm good.
You're good. So it
Crazy.
it fades out, blinks in
You're
beside
welcome.
you. Fades out, it blinks in beside you, and goes to take a swipe at your legs, and misses.
Ha!
Blink.
Yes, you've done the least damage to them so far. So
What?
therefore-
She did 14 and like 7. 21.
No, that's true. Okay, you still look the tastiest.
Yeah, it's just
Everyone knows Fey Panthers like
But
you.
I'm like the
knows.
scrawniest in the group.
Yeah, but you're from Fae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change
They
it.
know
You're
what
familiar.
you taste like.
Yeah, I'm a
They're not going to eat a metal guy or a disgusting guy or a big brew fest drunky dwarf.
Brewfest drunky. What were you trying to say?
I don't know.
You're like,
Brewfest.
Clearly, he didn't know what he was trying to say.
No, I was never going for brew.
Brutal. Legend.
There we go. 24 versus AC. That'll hit, right?
Yeah, I'll hit.
Alright.
Fucking blink Panthers. You still have blink raptors.
9 damage to you.
9. 9. He wants to blink away from the big green guy.
Oh look, he's all alone. Doesn't he want to be with his friends?
It does. I'm just deciding where exactly. So that one that hasn't moved either. 5 foot step. Fighting McBiterson for 28 against AC.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
5 damage.
Right. Do I really have to record that?
And then this one's going to do a charge. And do a, what did they call it? Charging pounce.
He also gets a -2.
What do you get plus 2? But he's flanking.
So that's plus 3.
So plus 3 minus 2 plus 1.
Plus 1. That's good.
That's bad.
28 versus AC.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
As an immediate interrupt, I step behind him and hit him.
Oh no, conga line.
Or attempt to.
Well, he does 14 damage to Ruckus, and then you.
14. That'll hit him.
Yeah.
That's a
Whatever that adds
24.
up to, yeah. So now I've
Sorry, that's a 26. I'm flanking.
completely lost track of which ones are which, other than the fact that one is.
This is
back
1. This is 2.
That's 4.
This is 4, and that's 3.
So
This happens when you make
3, 4.
here. I should actually write it on the
No,
You
we're
can't
into
destroy the candies. We need to eat them after we vanquish them.
behind.
both in character and out.
Whoever vanquishes them gets 4. Gets to eat them.
So there's 10 damage to number 2.
Okay. That's the first damage number 2 is taken. Yep. One.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Stretch it
see.
You could have just. You know, we have like.
Use Roman numerals. It's easier.
Yeah.
And flip it upside down so the logo's on the bottom so that it's easy to scratch into. See?
Anyhow, keep going. She's got this.
She's got this. It's tree. And IV.
That marked.
Yeah.
As long as somebody can tell, I can't tell.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yes, we've been piling on number 1. He's
Yeah.
probably pretty beat up.
Okay, so who's doing what now? Oh
Um,
wait, you
last-
got your.
That was
you did
immediate
your damage.
interrupt.
That was an
So
interrupt.
Rizwan.
So yeah. So Risman,
You're flanking someone.
you are up.
You should oath him.
Yes, I am. He is oathed. He becomes money bitch.
Well, looks like Rizwan's gonna be eating the mint soon.
Looks like.
I will blind or pursue him. If he wants to blink away, then I will follow him. Oh, shit, actually.
Did you bomb his pursue the last guy?
No, I didn't, because I didn't have it up.
All right.
So yeah, I can't do that. Actually, no, I can't do
Yeah,
that.
you did. You didn't have him oathed.
Yeah. I'm not there anymore.
Sorry, what? Where are you now?
I'm beside 4, because he got the fuck away from me.
Should you hit him with bond of pursuit?
Yeah, pretty much. If the target is on doesn't have a turn adjacent to me, I can chip up to 4 squares. As a free action, be like, "Hi, you're mine now."
you can. You don't have to.
And now they're all.
Well, I'm gonna oath the guy number 4 then, because he's the one I'm going against.
So you're gonna move? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can
I'm
face
gonna
that.
say that you can do that because it doesn't change anything else about the battle.
No,
other than
Seriously,
the
you
fact
can just
that-
face them away. You like
Yeah,
you all.
that's gonna be fun.
Oh no.
Munchkin.
Roll it. Hit him in the head.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jim Cat.
Shoot him in the head. 1 roll. 9. Second roll.
9.
18.
That's better.
There
Now
we
roll
go.
again and you'll get a 36.
27.
Yeah. So I think that definitely hits.
Roll your
Well, I
damage.
guess if you double it again. I was going for add another 9.
Yes.
But anyhow, Nick and I both identified 2 separate patterns in that roll.
15.
15 against what?
No, 15 damage. She rolled an 18
She rolled an
plus
18
a whole
on the
shit ton.
die.
Ah!
18 whilst flanking, whilst...
Yeah, okay. Sorry, 15 damage against which one of them?
Blue.
4.
Or 4.
1, 2, 3.
Blue, yellow, green.
4.
4, 3, 3.
Damn
Damn you fucking children's toys.
Okay, well, a bunch of
It's
things
even
to do.
moving.
Yeah. God damn.
Laptop top. Oh, I guess that's on this side. Clank was first in turn order, then Marzia,
Then Marzia,
then
then
Minion,
Minions,
and
then
then
Rizwan,
then
then
Rizwan, then Clank, and then Ruckus.
So that was Rizwan doing a shit ton of damage. Is that all of your actions?
Yeah, that's all my.
Yeah.
Let's keep for now.
Okay, Ruckus.
Well, looks like I'm surrounded. That's a shame. Mace-Tail's Rage.
Sorry, what number?
Mace-Tail's Rage.
That's his daily.
I'm gonna do it
You have
on
mace in your tail? You have a tail?
the Mace-Tail. I take the rage of an animal. That's what.
Who are you attacking, Jim?
I'm gonna attack. Your oath target.
Oh, guess what? You can roll twice.
Oh, I can. That's wonderful.
I know, isn't it?
First roll. 6. Oh. Second roll. 14.
There you go.
I'll take a 14. So that's going to be 23 against all of their reflex.
They have good reflex, but not that good.
Aw. You have to roll damage for each one of them. And they're all not prone. Every one of them.
Wow.
So, let's start with number 2.
Every time one of them did a charging attack, it was supposed to knock you guys down.
So, number 2 takes 17 points of damage.
Good thing it hasn't taken much damage.
Number 3, did he take any damage?
It had taken
Damn.
damage, yes.
Number 3 takes
Nice.
16 points of damage. Number whatever the hell that one is. I think that's
2.
that one. That's 4.
That's 4.
Number 4 takes. Oh, sorry, brutal. Yay! So another 16 points of damage. Oh my god, how much damage was that?
A lot.
I think number 4 is like in a lot of pain.
Then I used my action point.
Oh god!
Hold on, you hit how many of them? 3
3.
of them? 3 of them? So you did 16, 16, and 17?
Yeah.
Jeez.
49 points of damage.
Yep.
Next,
Well done.
I used my action point. Whirling Frenzy.
He's not done yet. Nice!
25 versus all of their reflex.
That also hits.
If 23 hit, 25 also hits.
I gain 4, 8, 12 temporary hit points. And then I deal to each one of them. Well, after all, individually. So we'll start with 4. Sorry, brutal.
Yeah, yours is brutal too, right? On 31.
I'm pretty sure it's brutal too because it's cracked.
Nice.
So 16 plus. Oh wait. Okay. So. Oh my god. My god. How do I do this? I have to add both of them. So 4 and.
Which one are you doing now? Whirling Frenzy?
Yeah. It's huge. So 1d10 and then 1d10 plus 5. So plus 5 to that. So 21 damage to number 4.
Holy shit!
How much does it do?
1 weapon damage plus 1 weapon damage plus 5.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So it's 16 plus 5.
Number 2 takes. Oh, sorry. Brutal.
It is brutal.
Oh
shit.
god. 15, 20 damage to him.
20 to number 2?
Yeah, and number 3 takes 22 points of damage. I gain 12 hit points.
Temporary.
I think
Temporary.
Ruckus just made us breakfast/lunch.
Yeah.
This is why Ruckus likes being surrounded.
Yeah. Barbarians are
Things
fucking
around.
brutal.
That's insane.
Barbarian. They're one of the major
Boy.
strikers. They're fucking powerful.
Barbarians are made to just wade into combat because
Yeah.
once they start wading in, it's just this meat grinder.
Yeah, now you're wading knee deep in blood.
Did any of them survive?
Oh no, we summoned the Panther God. What have you done, Ruckus?
2 of the 3 survived.
So you get to 1 minute.
But to give you an idea, the one that didn't survive is now at minus 13.
Hey, one of them died?
Yes.
Oh, then I will use Warriors. Whirling Lunge.
Sorry, what does that
When you reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, you shift 2 squares and then deal 1 weapon damage to an enemy adjacent to you that you can see.
Oh God.
Which one died?
do? Number 4.
Yeah, that right. That's purple dude. The purple one.
Ow.
Okay.
1, 2. 1 weapon damage to him.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Brutal.
I think that was a
Brutal.
7.
That was a 1.
Oh.
8 damage to number 3.
Do I need that one too? He's at minus 4.
It's
Okay.
Goddamn, Ruckus.
So, Ruckus gets supremely pissed off.
4 more hit points.
Yeah. It's supremely pissed off. He wades into battle, and you guys lose track of him because he is moving so fast. It is just an absolute flurry of crag hammers and flying bits of panther fur everywhere. He, at one point, grabs his crag hammer and literally, hammers the head into the ground, squishing it like a pancake and killing it outright. That one just sort of slumps over. What was it, a shift? So he basically skids 2 squares over, and then Craghammer golf swings uppercut into another one that he hits so hard it flips over 3 times before it lands on the ground, and it's dead as well. You have done a shit ton of damage, my friend. Well done.
Oh, and then I use my move action.
Holy
This is strut.
Alright.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Why did he leave the orc tribes?
To cook. And apparently he really wants to cook panther. Alright.
On the menu.
Clank. Clank.
Sorry, John.
You.
I dealt over 70 points of damage in that round.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was fucking nuts.
I think that may be the most damage I've ever seen dealt in one round of D&D before.
Yeah.
Welcome to Barbarian. They're not good at single target damage, no.
Well,
I mean,
they're not
They're AoE
They're not
monsters.
bad, but AoE is where they shine.
like, you know, Drax was supposed to be kind of glass cannon-ish, and when he maxed out his daily, that was 42 damage in a single shot. Now, of course, you used an action point and a bunch of other things, but still.
and multiple targets.
And, yeah. Right the hell. Yeah, that's definitely what that was made for.
Yeah, okay, I'm just going to use my green flame blade against the guy that's in between the two of us.
Alright, so you get a +2.
Yes,
Boom,
that's
put on.
right.
Infinity.
Because they can just
No,
keep going and going.
Plus
So,
a
it's
+2.
very hard to
Plus-
have.
Yeah,
10,
including your
26,
allies.
28.
20, oh yeah, that'll hit.
Ah, I've been slain.
Oh god.
He's humping it! He's humping it!
To death.
11 damage.
On which one?
I don't know, what number is that?
2, is it?
2.
Not the one in my mouth.
That's 1 and 2. That
Yeah, mine too.
So it's 2 that he did 11 damage to?
Yeah.
Just eat it.
Woohoo.
Eat it.
Marzia, you got this.
I mark this dude, and I'm going to move over to flank. This fucker.
Flank will flank.
My flank.
I should use candy for Margos more often. That's kind of
It's fun.
it's a neat.
It is
little
kind of
thing.
fun to eat the slain.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Although it would be good if we had kept some of the smarties so you could be like, I attack. For
Red Smarty.
Allie's like, which one am I attacking?
I attack red green.
Whatever you're
No.
doing, it doesn't work.
I'm doing it wrong.
What is it that you attempted to do?
It's just mockery, but I rolled a 2.
You can't have walk pretty if you don't step. No flanking.
No.
Next.
You attempt to mock it. It is in too much pain.
I don't know Panther.
It
It is too
ignores
much
it.
pain.
Alright.
Why report?
Yeah,
Wow.
nine
The
is low.
one panther that survived to the entire round gets to move now. Interesting. Alright, well, that's what Clank in front of it? Well, let's see what happens.
Unless it wants to go for me again.
It still hasn't realized that its friends are dead.
It smells blood. Delicious panther blood.
These friends are super
It's a foolish panther.
That one hasn't blunked yet. By blunk, I mean...
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you look there.
Oh, then I mark them off.
Well, no, hang on. It's number 1. No, it charged. It charged her. Remember?
Blink Panther. Blink away and never return.
Yeah. Blink away into
It's
the
not,
night.
it's not smart enough to blink, like, away to run away. But it's going to blink over here.
Well, that was the stupidest target you could go after.
What did it go after?
Rizlin.
This one.
Oh, Panther, we knew ye not very well.
It gets a -2.
So I see no for hit points.
That would be 16. So
Yeah, no, my AC's 19.
Haha.
In your underwear.
In my underwear.
Well,
Rizlin.
Lisbon,
Well,
in your
now
underwear.
my target.
Oh, no, you didn't just try to bite me ass.
I'm going to scratch and strike him, but if he does live through this, he's not going to live through it for the next time.
Too much candy in my mouth, killed too many things. Hard to speak.
So much slaughter.
It's like Mark is back.
Also, John, you're
You were
right in front
attacked by
of
an
the
airlock.
Red brothers.
Doesn't matter, we're loud enough.
14.
Roll again. Might get a 20. No.
11.
20 what?
14 plus 8.
22.
22 versus, doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. No, you're correct on that.
So that's going to be...
Reroll.
4.
Oh god, it's 2 weapon dice. Reroll.
6, so 10, so that would be 17 damage.
It picked the wrong
Shut
target.
up.
Ellie, you have not had a mint.
Ah,
I don't know.
Have a mint.
I teleport his body here.
Just for the hell of it.
A dead panther.
There you go, Ruckus.
Alright, so you guys have bested the Panthers.
That's an understatement.
Yeah,
How's Mbali doing?
Molly is still hiding in his...
he's hiding his pants.
Yeah, there's a distinct smell of
Urine.
pants.
Pants to be darkened.
That's in my brown pants.
Ruckus is going to start already quartering the... by the time the body hits the ground from teleportation, it's already being split open.
Sounds good.
And he's going to fashion...
cooking.
He's going to fashion those skulls into shoulder plates. They're shoulder things there.
They're your shoulder pads.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Older things.
They're head
Alright, well done. Well vanquished.
He is struck cooking. Struck cooking.
Alright.
Ruckus not good.
Yeah, so you guys have defeated all the Panthers. You're spending some time chopping them up. I'm going to say you guys, get a proper rest afterwards.
clean ourselves up a bit and then go get to sleep.
Yeah,
Lean.
something pretty.
Well, you're splattered with panther goo.
That still makes him happy.
Delicious.
He's in his element.
Alright.
Yes, that was... I'm like, what the hell's that doing? Did I not drink this?
So yes, two things that I forgot about this combat. One was the fact that when they did their charge, they should have knocked you guys prone. And two, did anybody remember that you didn't have armor on?
Yes.
I did.
I did.
I got a +2
Ruckus
anyway.
sleeps in his hide. He's an orc.
Yeah,
And
I get a +2 anyway, so.
right, because you get it like
The only one who doesn't wear armor is Clank. He is made of armor.
I wear hide, which I don't mind sleeping.
And she doesn't need to sleep.
And I don't sleep
You
anyway.
weren't sleeping anyways yet, so okay, fine.
Yep.
All right, fair enough.
Yep.
But yes, in a normal situation where you all were asleep, you probably would have taken off your armor. no?
Probably,
Yeah.
yes.
So you,
I wouldn't take mine off because,
it's part of you.
well, I do have armor. I think.
You do have armor because you have a check penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a leather armor.
The whole thing is he doesn't actually have to sleep, so it doesn't inconvenience
Right.
him.
Yes, it's not like I lie down and get chased or whatever.
Now,
So-
if he wants to climb something and wants to take off the armor, that would help him.
It's leather. It's not exactly very.
Yeah.
You have leather over metal joints?
Yep.
Anyone else think that's
It's
hilarious?
not a tank.
Actually, yeah, that's true. My armor's technically cloth, so I can sleep in it.
Yeah, you sleep in clothes.
Yeah.
You're in cloth. So it's really just Ruckus who's attempting to make the case that he sleeps in hide.
No, me. Hide.
Yes,
You've seen what...
I don't think Dainty Elf sleeps in the big
No, I
bulky
would
hide.
never sleep in my. Okay.
But she hadn't gone to sleep yet.
But I hadn't gone to sleep yet because I was on watch.
His hide is a loincloth. In all fairness.
Yeah.
I mean, the picture
And
of
the shoulder
Ruckus,
stuff.
it's like a loincloth.
Like 2 shoulder pads.
And 2
one
shoulder pads.
Yeah.
That's his armor.
Yeah.
There's orc ass everywhere, John. Everywhere. That was strutting.
Button Moonbeam Walk. You brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up to see if you can,
There are
or,
certain-
like,
there
what
are
the rules
certain-
around it.
There are certain implications to wearing certain amounts of armor to try and rest in. As an example, anything chain or above actually gives you a -2 to
Yeah.
your rest.
Right.
Hide can be made an argument for it, especially in certain situations.
Yeah.
If you want, I could roll endurance to see if it affects me or not. But
Yeah.
in most cases, like if they wear cloth, leather, or hide, they just sleep in it when they're adventuring, and they take it off when they get home if they want. As far as I'm concerned, he's an orc. Everything that I've ever read or seen about orcs, they don't really take off their loincloth or
Right. They don't
hide
Or clean
or
anything.
bathe. What is
Bathed in
bathe?
blood.
In blood, yeah, that works.
It adds a nice, healthy layer of crust.
Yeah.
But
So wrong.
but since you do love to cook, you wash your hands.
Of course, the hands are
So he's completely covered in muck and blood and shit, but he's got the
Clean
cleanest hands.
and
Like,
fingernails.
He's got
Yeah.
He's got like
Surgeon's
surgeon's hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Never put him in a river. You will kill all the fish. It's like pure water, ruckus, black sludge.
Yeah.
no rainbow sheen on the top.
Wait, it wasn't actually green.
Alright.
It was the monster
So
one.
spend whatever healing surges you want to spend, get yourselves up to wherever the hell you need to get yourself up to.
And then sleep for 8 hours and get them back.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I didn't do any damage.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate thing about 4th is that healing surges are supposed to be seen as a resource that, the DM can cause you to spend them, and they're supposed to be seen as finite. You get so many of them that unless I'm throwing 3 or 4 combats at you guys a day, you're never going to go through them all.
I have a song of rest.
Now, there is an option if you want to sort of bypass that, and it's called the heavy damage rule, or the critical damage rule.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you take your surge value.
Mm-hmm.
If any one of us takes a surge value of damage, we have to do a death saving throw. We fail 3 of those, we die. Doesn't matter how many healing surges you have left. It just your body just can't recover from that kind of damage. The problem I have with that is that almost every monster can deal your healing surge of damage in one hit.
Especially if you're not a big beast.
Especially if you're neat.
Well, it's understandable the wizards and the bards would be easier to kill off with this ability, but it makes their playstyle incredibly limited. You can't really go into combat or be near, like Marcy should be like, bye. And maximum distance, but like, I hope they don't get to me.
Yeah. Well, for an example, why I was thinking about this is last time when you guys encountered the cannibals in the forest, their little blowy dart guns. I was talking to Mark about how I wanted to do it. First blow with the dart gun, you're I think it was dazed. Slowed. And then second one, you're rolling saves against sleep. Third one, you're rolling harder saves against sleep. Fourth one, you're out. And he was like, no, just have them lose healing surges, and if they lose all their healing surges, they go out. I'm like, we're not going to do 15 rounds of combat. I'm sorry. This is not going to happen.
It's not happening.
So, anyway, so you guys, you have your night's sleep, you wake up, the sun is up, you have not been brushed by cannibals in your sleep.
Let's get what is with all the gore.
It's
Yeah, I was just like, back into the shadows, everyone.
Did the Panthers have Jen's book?
The Panthers did not have
What loot did they drop? Did we get a 2-handed axe out of them?
Were they carrying tons of wood?
The Panther was...
Yeah, one of the Panthers had a full suit of plate.
Did they have any spleens? So many times I've killed panthers and I'm missing like 3 spleens.
Or their teeth?
I checked the Panthers for their lumps.
Lumps?
They're lovely panther lumps.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Living in the mountain.
They've been skinned, they've been quartered, their skulls are now attached
For
by
quoting a pop song, I'm giving you -3 to your intelligence rolls today. I'm just kidding.
No, other ways you can do it, like, healing surges are meant to be the end-all be-all of, as soon as you're out of this, rest. But as GM, how do you force the players to keep going? You put time limits on them, they feel constrained. I agree with 4th edition, healing surges are way too abundant, but that's only for the beefy guys. For the lobies over here,
Still have like 8.
Level 9.
well, you're a melee crazy person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're level 3
I'm
with
beefy,
eight.
damn it.
Yeah, she's a dwarf.
Yes. But it's too high.
I'm stupid, man.
I would probably say if you have them, it would be far more fair for one head.
Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it as is.
Oh, no.
And just like I said, I found a different way around it last time, which was
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There are always different ways of doing it, and we're not going to complain if you find a way that can actually be interesting and useful instead of being like, I've got
Okay, enough of this. This is a fucking city.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
alright.
What's all this tucky talk nonsense?
So
Yeah, squid all the duck.
We gotta go fix the talkie bot that can't talkie properly.
Alright, so you guys all get up, and Buddy gets up, and what do you do?
Cook Panther.
Okay, you cook Panther. Roll your nature. Roll your nature.
Now we're having a fire.
Are we having a fire?
It's the day. They're like, hark! I see light in the distance.
Oh look, a smokestack.
Moving in a few minutes. It's a jungle.
Clank is
Everything's
against
on
the fire.
Well, Clay can't speak English right now, so.
Clank can stamp out a fire.
That's
Not
why.
if we take his legs off.
Okay, you've been to a camp, you've seen a campfire. It doesn't produce like shit tons of smoke.
Yeah.
It'll be.
It's not like it's a fucking like pluming black smoke cloud.
Yeah, they're not.
Have you seen Ruckus
Setting
cooking
up
fires
a
before?
fire.
Yes, plenty of time.
It's not like we're cooking ruckus. The oils that would cook off of him, that would release smoke.
Look, just standing in the fire. What?
Oh my god, he's getting keen. That's terrifying.
Just a skull and crossbow and smoke flame in the sky. It's like, huh?
Spirits going woo. All right. So
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 10. Just clicking the wall.
you're gonna take a 10. Okay.
17.
You guys still have fort, right? Okay. I'd like each of you to try to roll under your fort.
22?
Oh yeah, really.
Under? Exactly my fort, you mean?
Woohoo!
Okay.
I'm under my fort.
I'm under mine.
I'm super undermined.
I hit mine on the dot.
You're feeling queasy.
Panda doesn't agree with you, James.
It wasn't the panther. It was last night's berries.
What did I roll?
What?
What did I roll?
Didn't matter.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
You're
I
still
did eat the berries.
You're still feeling queasy. You got banged pretty
He
bad.
did eat the berry while Clank, like, not looking into the mouth. In the mouth. Really.
So yes, I'm going to say that just a blanket -1 to all your rolls until you rest again.
I'm so effective.
Sorry. That's
Sorry,
Why did
Marcia.
you eat-
It's Barzia.
Why did you eat those yum berries?
Because we were
They
told they were
really
yummy.
were. When Jim picked them up, he rolled, and I'm like, I'm going to do it as a opposing roll, so that he doesn't know exactly how well or badly he did.
Okay.
And then
I trusted
it was yum berries, and they were, not poisonous,
Mildly
but
poisonous.
they'll give you indigestion kind of thing, and
Not
make you not feel
poisonous
good.
to orcs.
But apparently, most people just fucking
Yeah.
walk it off.
Obviously, it's just because, she killed things from the face, so she's feeling all bad about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Suck it up. Walk it off.
Fuck off, faggot.
Okay, so you guys have to
Walk it off, fairy.
find a direction
Right.
and go.
Direction time.
Alright. I remember what the symbols are for Racketeer, right?
Yes, you do.
Are we able to find the road again?
We need to find a
Well,
road
that's the
again.
question, isn't
Yeah.
it?
What did you need nature for that? Being in the
What do you
middle of
need
the fuck
nature?
off jungle?
We need to find the road again.
Ruckus, where's the road?
You know you'd be lost without me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why we're asking where the road is.
That's why you're so wonderful.
No, I don't care. You find it.
Oh god.
Alright.
Alright, move my minus one to everything.
Anybody?
Damn, Marcia!
14.
All right.
Well, it's like, it's over, Marcia. This is this way!
And everybody's like, well, that's obviously wrong. Let's go the way Ruckus said.
All I did was turn it back this way. And it can't frick.
I can climb a tree.
Yeah. Okay. So
The damn fucking panthers are back.
I'm gonna say that you walk around. You find a way part way up the ridge that you guys camped beside.
Yep.
And are able to sort of see it. And in the far, far distance over that way, you see something that kind of looks like it might be.
Cannibal camp.
It's not the ancient city, but it looks like something you remember seeing in your book.
I lost all my
Archway
books
made
and
of
that's-
gold. Solid gold.
So,
There's the structure over there.
Made of solid gold?
No.
Aww.
But
You never get to find gold.
I know. Like, what do you think?
found gold the other day.
Like, what do you think?
Your sword's plated, or your axe is plated with the friggin' stuff at this point. Like,
You stirred a golden pot with your axe.
I didn't get to do it yesterday. There's the pots at home.
you guys have more gold
I'm
than
in
any villager has
fucking
ever
jungle.
seen. And you're like, I didn't find any gold.
Clank teaches you the word for shut up again.
Where's my room?
I'll have it memorized by the
Alright,
time
so
we get
you've,
there.
you've got a general direction that you can
Yes.
point people in.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that Akrotiri was like east of us or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then you've got, like,
Lost
Way
in the
later.
carried
jungle.
off through the woods
Yeah.
to an encampment.
But we know where east is.
Yeah, but it may not be east
We-
anymore, is what John is saying.
Now she knows where east is, but
Yes.
you don't know if you were taken very far south, very far north.
Yeah,
very
I
far
was
east.
unconscious the entire time. I guess.
And
they
these guys were hanging upside down from poles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you
Our
guys.
triangulation was not that great at that point.
Your
Yes,
GPS is off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it
You guys have
was
a
east before,
GPS.
you guys could have gone east of it, and it's now west of you.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
There's
But
a route over there.
Clank would ask Mbali if he could, but he can't. Stupid.
And I'm fairly confident that I'm in the correct direction.
Yes.
Clank is fairly confident that we're going to die, but at least he won't
This was
starve.
Mbali's role to try and speak up. Yes, so as she's rolling a whatever the fuck high number you
14.
rolled, yeah, Mbali's like, I know that I can
Hold these!
So yeah, he totally fails to speak up, and you guys start following off in Marjorie's direction.
I got
points
this.
out. All right.
You don't even have a character sheet. Shut up.
Actually, he does.
See, I told you John had a character sheet.
I don't have it with me, but I have actually rolled up character stats for him.
You will die a terrible, terrible death.
Yes, he will.
He didn't even
Let him
help
out,
the fight
and
like
now
a
he's doing
pansy.
It's because he hid the whole time. He's scared of panthers.
Which is
No, it's
why,
good work.
I mean, he already said this to
Orcish
you
panthers?
guys. Well, you guys. That the reason, and she probably might have mentioned it too.
Who knows?
But
Now listen to how the shit she said.
the main reason that he was running away from home, other than the fact that he realized that there are places out there where they don't eat people, and they don't eat his friends.
We eat panther.
Right.
Panther
But yes,
coming.
And
in
poisonous
the village,
berries.
he is the most useless warrior. And so the way that Ruckus sees him is the way that all the warriors in the village see him, and it's a warrior tribe.
Yes.
So he's useless to them. That's why, like, when the chief was like, "Hey, Mbali, get over here! You got some people
And
speaking
they all spat
Boogaloo."
on him.
They spat at his feet as he walked in. So he was not very liked there.
It's cool. We have a use for him. We're going to use him to stuff up those air ducts we can't get through ourselves.
That's it. Every time we were using a tree before, we were going to
He's
use a
embodied.
Well, we didn't do bad. Oh god, if you ever get resurrected, it's like, oh, please let me die. Back he comes.
Oh
Best spell ever.
You got.
Then we need to
I'm
do
going to
this
move your
very
alignment if you do that. You don't sacrifice random kids to get.
He's not a kid. He's
He's
clearly a warrior. Not a good
Yes.
warrior, but a warrior nonetheless.
Exactly.
16.
That's a warrior in his
That's a
time.
warrior in Dwarven.
I'm going to use
He
my
should
history check
at
to
least
see if...
raped and pillaged 3 villages by now.
We're going by orc standards. This is very true. We're
should-
going by dwarf standards. He should have a beard 8 feet long by
How
now.
rape a fly?
By elf standards, he's a baby.
Oh, I need a body. Let go of me.
Put me down.
Put me down, crazy woman.
See, Ruckus is trying to toughen this up.
He's suddenly Indian.
Yes. Change his accent for good measure.
Yeah. Ruckus is trying to toughen him up, because that's what you do with honestly.
By feeding him poison.
You toughen him up, or else he dies.
I guess Mumbali didn't eat the poison berries.
He did not eat them.
He knows it.
He's been in the jungle and knows what the berries are.
He knows that they're not good, but Ruckus kind of
Intimidates him.
Yes, so he wasn't about to tell Ruckus, "No, don't."
Excuse me, scary sir.
Yes,
Don't eat the
very
berries.
scary, sir. So hopefully, as time goes on, he'll get slightly less scared of you guys. But right now,
I don't know.
We
That,
just butchered some panthers.
that scene that
Yeah.
he saw before his eyes might be in the exact opposite direction.
And I've asserted myself that we're going in the right direction.
Marcy is our fearless leader. We are all doomed.
yes, yes, you are.
It's gonna be amazing.
So we head towards the place that you're pretty sure is not accurate theory, but looks like we should be going that way because it looked like something in the book you lost.
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly to a T
But
what
it's
just
fine though.
happened.
She's a woman to follow the road signs.
That's right.
We don't
No.
have the road sign.
We can't read the road signs anymore.
Oh god, she's
I
calling
love
my
my
landmarks.
Yep.
Alright, so you
Don't
go
worry,
You
this
don't need to know
ways.
exactly the road
The
signs
sun
say.
rises in
You
the
see
west,
road
so we're
signs-
going in the right direction.
Obviously.
No, she needs to look at the road signs, see 2 of them, not know what they say, and flip a coin and figure out which direction she wants to go.
Yep.
Perfect. At least one of those gold pieces we're not using right now.
while texting on her phone
Took
while
away my
driving.
book, John.
And doing her makeup at the same time. Texting with
Don't
one
worry.
hand, makeup
Like
with
you said,
the other.
we're gonna get a dragon, ride over the town, burn it to the ground,
Yep.
reclaim your book, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Good plan.
And then the dragon will be our new, mascot at the end.
No, he'll be Umbale's friend. And they'll go on adventures together. Umbale and the dragon.
Body and dragon.
Or
Umbale
could
and
be like the
dragon.
dragon's keeper at the end. He can check out the dragon poop.
That sounds like more what he'd be doing.
Your job is to shovel dragon poop.
Wonderful
Yeah.
dragon adventures.
Hey, dragon poop could fertilize like
It turns out dragon poop is like a magical reagent. He's selling it on the side and making super coin.
fertilizer.
I'm the richest man ever. Umbale, give me all your money. Yes, sure.
We gotta take some profit off the top there, buddy.
How much? 90%. But
Aw,
This allows you to live in our town.
90% would still give him quite a nice living.
anyway,
Alright, so wrapping up there, going around the table. I like what we did last time. 1 positive, 1 negative. Jen start.
I know where we're going.
Uh-huh.
Yours.
Yep.
Oh, that was fun. I know where we're going.
Is that your positive or your negative?
Both.
That was fun, and I know where we're going.
Alright. First one, /Alley.
I like that Marzi asserted herself and is becoming our new leader.
Yes.
I think it's fantastic. We're so
I still think we should be
screwed.
going the opposite direction from what Marzi has said, just on principle.
This past experience was proven.
Well, that's how we've done it before.
Yeah, it worked out fine.
Yeah, we end up getting, attacked by headhunters. I'm gonna go with following the path you said. Maybe we'll find gold. I've had combat ran a little bit long, but that's just more or less people getting their skills down pat of what they want to use
You
at the
got
time
all
type
these
thing.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. People got new abilities they want to try out, so.
Fair enough.
But yeah, all was pretty good. Good times.
70-some points of damage.
I knew it.
The
That would be the
downside.
positive.
That would be positive. The downside.
And not go against how.
The downside would be that we got sidetracked
He's a
way
lot.
too much.
You know what's
And if it keeps it up, I'm going to start reeling us and saying, whoop, back to the game because
Weren't you one of the people who...
I did get sidetracked once or twice.
And
But
Allie was like, hey, can we get back to what's
Yeah.
at hand?
we were talking about mechanics though, not,
Yeah, but you can talk about that another time.
Yeah. So in the next one, if we're going right off the path for like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, never mind.
Very simple. We've
Bring
been
it
in the
home.
jungle for a long time. We haven't reached the fucking city yet.
Yes.
I was fully intending you guys spending 4 or 5 sessions getting to the city. So, like, once you got into the jungle. So you guys are, by my count, halfway or under halfway there. So.
And
My good and my bad.
speaking your Bali voice.
Well, since you can't understand Clang, all I hear...
Sophie has nothing but good things to say.
My good and my bad is the same thing. My character now can't talk to anybody in the party, which is interesting for roleplay
It's an interesting
purposes,
challenge, yeah.
which is good, but also
Kind of
challenging.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's good. I both like and am annoyed by it.
I both love and loathe.
And I know that you'll spend this entire next week thinking of non-verbal ways to communicate things. And we'll have some interesting
Is
stuff.
that Clank doing a monkey dance?
Okay, Claire.
I think he's
Why
wearing his
not
apes
for
around the
yes?
way.
Yes.
Thanks for no.
He has no eyelids. How does he blink?
This is a poorly thought out.
Wait, no, it's this.
We can just go with a head nod and the head shake, I guess.
So, did you ever figure out how much XP we got after the last fight from last time? Because you said it was enough to level us.
Yes, but I
you were
didn't
gonna
say
tell
how
us
much it was. No, I got that at home. So I don't have it with me today.
How much did we get for this one?
This one... hold on, let me math it out. 'Cause this one...
11D.
11D.
1,000.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're like level
And
2
half.
now.
Yeah, when I leveled this,
I'm an idiot.
There are four
There are
Panthers.
4 mobs. They
There are
all have
4
exactly
players.
the same XP. So I
Yeah.
took 175 times 4. Okay, I have 4 characters.
Divided
Divide
by
by 4.
4.
I'm like, of course it is. So you guys get 175 apiece for the combat today. And then, yeah, I'll let you guys know what you got for last time, but there was a whole bunch for last time because you guys had like a combat challenge and...
Scumbag.
Not bad.
Yes, and... Okay, so...
yeah, so at the end of the last one, we were at 2006 before we got any XP.
Yeah, and we had enough to bump us
We
up
had,
to
it was
the-
going to be enough. It was going to be at least 220 or 219, right?
To bump
Yeah.
To level us. So
It's
we're at least 24, 25 right now.
It was either 225 or 250. You know what? Let's just round up and say 250. You guys got 250 last session. So.
Now, John,
Mm-hmm.
what about you? Positive and negative.
True enough.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
So 175.
Put
was
GM on the
was
spot.
this time.
175 for this time and 250 for last time.
Okay, so we're at 2431, everybody.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah. The one negative, of course, is that I didn't take a lot of time to plan. So obviously, we didn't advance the story of Jumon or anything today. But positive, it all the combat rolled smoothly, and people didn't seem to be getting bored.
No? Can't say that as
And there was a minor amount of role play in there. I'm trying to find ways to work a little bit more in and get into it.
When we hit the town is going to be when we can be guaranteed we're going to be role-playing the shit out of it.
It's an abandoned town, isn't it?
No, that's the whole point. At that point you have,
The characters can pretty much go off on a tangent at that point and actually start developing the characters.
because what do you do in an abandoned town? You have 4 different people here who are going to say, well, we should do this, we should do that, we should do this.
I set it on fire.
No, that would be believe
You
was
say
here.
that, and we won't understand you.
You
I'm gonna kill you
understand
all
once
in
I
your
set it
sleep.
on fire.
Well, you said you wanted a 5th language.
Wah, wah. Alright, well, we'll end it there.
Yep, good.
Thanks for joining us.
But